Former Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman is in the midst of his high-profile federal trial in Washington, where new revelations continue to come to light. Special counsel John Durham's prosecutors are trying to prove to the jury that Michael Sussman lied to the FBI when he brought forward so-called evidence that showed Donald Trump was colluding with Russia at the time of the 2016 election. He is facing charges of lying to the FBI when he claimed he presented those documents as a concerned citizen and not as a lawyer working for the presidential candidate. It is a crime of which that could see him sentenced to 5 years behind bars if he's convicted. In the second week of what is expected to be a 2-week trial, prosecutors brought new evidence to prove the early suggestion of Russian collusion from the Trump camp came straight from Michael Sussman's tip-off and not the Department of Justice as previously thought. Prosecutors told the jury that FBI agents received the electronic referral from the DOJ around September 19, 2016, which was the same day Michael Sussman met with his friend and then FBI General Counsel James Baker to present him with the now discredited documents that proved Trump had ties to a Russian bank. When FBI agents Curtis Hyde and Alison Sands were tasked with leading this investigation into the collusion claims 4 days later, Sussman's name was not mentioned. The communication read, "In that referral, the Department of Justice provided the FBI with a white paper that was produced by an anonymous third party." Ms. Sands testified that when she was tasked with the job, she was told these allegations about Donald Trump had come from the DOJ and not a Clinton campaign lawyer. Now retired head of the FBI's Counterintelligence Division, Bill Priestep, also took the stand today as a government witness, where he struggled to remember much about Mr. Sussman. He did, however, read off one of his notes at the time of the investigation that read, "Michael Sussman not doing this for any client, despite not meeting with him." Michael Sussman's defence continued to claim that it's no secret he was a Democrat, having been a lawyer for the Democratic National Committee. Prosecutors believe in this final week of the trial, they will prove Michael Sussman billed the Clinton camp repeatedly for his work in linking the Trump camp to Russia. More bombshells from the trial came on Friday from former Clinton campaign manager Robbie Mook, who testified that Hillary Clinton approved leaking the story about Trump's collusion with Russia, despite being unsure the facts were there to back it up. This court case is John Durham's first official attempt at being able to hold anyone who orchestrated the Russiagate lie accountable, an investigation of which has been working on for about 3 years. Last week, his prosecution opened remarks that Michael Sussman schemed to inject the FBI into a presidential election right before the 2016 showdown. Prosecutor Britton Shaw told the courtroom the defendant's lie was all a part of a bigger plan. It was a plan to create an October surprise on the eve of the election to use and manipulate the FBI. Mr. Durham believes Hillary Clinton's campaign paid a tech firm to infiltrate servers at Trump Towers and later at the White House in an attempt to link Trump to the Kremlin. Donald Trump has long maintained that any assertion he was colluding with Russia to influence the 2016 election is false, but it was a narrative the Clinton camp kept pushing during the lead-up to the election. Jury deliberations on the trial could begin early this week or at the start of next.